Oh man, we're live.
Woo!
What's up? Hi guys, welcome to Triple Threat. My name's Allison Voidovich.
I'm sorry. That was. I'm tired as fuck.
But I'm the one that looks like I just got out of bed. Why didn't you tell me this about my hair? I didn't notice it in the little square.
No, I wanted people to think that you just woke up, so they didn't look at my eyes and be like, "Man, Ken is high as fuck." So I'm Ken Hamlet, yeah.
And he's feeling very peaceful today. You've done that like 2 or 3 times already in the beginning. All right, guys. All right, guys. This is Triple Threat. We book 3 comedians every week to come on. Each of them does 3 acts, and then Ken and I score them. And since Ken seems to make up the scoring rules, I'll let him explain that part.
All right, so each comic they get scored from 1 to 3, and then they get extra points as we see necessary, and they lose points if they're just not funny. I'm gonna take some points away, so y'all better be funny today. We're already starting off one of the comics with -3 points just from the conversations we had before the show.
Oh goodness. Comics also have the choice to eat a hot pepper at any point during the show, only once, so they can choose which round they do it in. If they eat a jalapeno, which we call lovingly the pussy pepper, they get 2 extra points. If they eat like a Thai chili pepper, they get 3, and if they eat a habanero, they get 5. So since the scoring system is on a scale of 1 to 3, a habanero is big bucks. Ken and I each score the comedians after each round, and then you guys, the audience, are the third judge. So after they finish their act, feel free to drop your votes in the comments of this live stream.
I think that's it. Yeah.
We also take your money if you want to give it to us. That's the last part.
Yes, and this week again, even though our showcase doesn't show it, we are donating to Black Lives Matter. They're just not important enough to book on the show, apparently. I guess I don't know what's wrong with. But yeah, if you donate to us, Venmo over to BL Comedy at Venmo and Cash App at Big Laugh Comedy. We are donating all of our money this week again to Black Lives Matter causes. I believe down in the Austin, Texas area because our show producers are from the Austin, Texas area. So yes, donate to us. Our money's going to a good cause, not comics to do heroin. So that's good.
Yeah, we were saying that before the show started. Somehow we always book at least one person who at least insinuates that they do either meth or heroin. So that being said, let's see who can guess which of the comedians is the one that does heroin on this show. If you're in the Facebook chat, let's introduce our comedians for the night. Tell us who you think does heroin.
Yes, so we got a special comic on tonight's show. The name looks, it's actually Chris D'Elia on tonight. Put your hands together for
Shout out to Ken for getting us canceled before we start the show tonight.
What's up, guys? Wait, am I live right now?
Yes, you are.
All right, sweet. What's up, y'all?
The Twitch kind of just gave away which of the comedians does heroin on the show, but you do look like Chris D'Elia if he was on Star Wars. Just something about the hood is.
Oh, the hood. I was like, wait, the Star Wars. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, he's trying to hide his face right now.
Like Hayden Christensen. Like, I mean, I'll go for that too. That guy definitely does heroin. We've done heroin together. Go ahead and let's get that going on social media. Hayden Christensen did heroin with Davey Jackson. That's a true story.
I'm all for it.
Trending right away. Davey Jackson is based in San Antonio, and I apologize, I didn't get your intro from you. Do you have anything you would like to promote?
Just I guess my social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, and I am on another large social media platform that I will be talking about later. So I don't want to give it away, but my handle on everything is @DaveyJax. I also do a podcast called The Antisocial Hour.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you can find Davey Jax on Pornhub. All right.
And in solidarity, never mind. I'm on Pornhub, sure.
All right, who's next?
Oh shit.
Greg Beechler coming all the way from the Seattle area. Man, a comic that I worked with a bunch of times. He was super funny. And I had to make sure that I would be at least the one person to book a black comic for this show. So
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it, man. He didn't tell me about the show till like yesterday though, so that was dope. Might have this white background behind me. I got nothing going on. This is gonna be fun as fuck. So thanks, Ken. I appreciate it, man. For the heads up. All that.
Sounds good. Do you have anything you'd like to plug before we get started?
I mean, nothing's really going on. My social medias, obviously, at Greg Beechler, everything, YouTube. Check out my podcast. Should be dropping next month. It's called Grappling with Chicken Legs and the Bald Man. It's me and my stepson. We just talk about, different grappling sports because, we're really into that. So it's not comedy based, but, I'll roast my son a lot. So it'll be fun, man. Check it out.
Good. Nothing like tearing down your children, huh?
Yeah, man. It's good. Easy.
Awesome. Last up, we got Jeremy Brown, also from San Antonio. What's up?
Hey, y'all. How are you?
It sounded like a robot was reading that sentence. What's
Absolutely.
up, dude?
Yeah. I'm just
actually
chilling.
I met Jeremy at a cuckolding convention. Good time.
Give Ken a point.
I wish that was not that accurate, but yeah, man, good to see you again. It's been a while.
Awesome. Jeremy, would you like us to share anything other than your social on here?
So I'm super active on the gram. I believe I've posted twice, so for sure check that out. And on Saturday nights, basically all the time now, I talk about the UFC, and whenever The Bachelor is back on air, I will happily discuss that with the world. So check me out on Twitter as well, the same name.
Awesome. Very cool. Excited about this lineup, guys. Let's get that main card going. So like we said, there's 3 rounds each time we start a new round. Each comedian gets 1 act per round. We basically told them they could kind of do a list of different acts. So we really have no idea what they're bringing for us tonight. The scoring is pretty arbitrary. It's just basically like, do you like what they did? So you guys will get the gist from there. Ken, you got anything to add?
Ah, you nailed it, Allison. That was perfect.
Here we go.
Let's get to round 1 then.
Oh, it's me. That's right. Wait, before I start round 1 real quick, I just want to give a real big shout out to Allison for having rough sex hair. That's really cool. I like it.
I don't know how you would recognize that. I don't think you.
I think you know how I would recognize. I think you know.
All right, Davey coming in with a real good Chris D'Elia vibes right now. Really the character right now.
Oh man, I'm like filling this vacancy, guys. Like I'm trying real hard. All right. Like, but if Chris D'Elia did a lot of drugs, though.
Oh, Chris D'Elia. Yeah, I get it.
Davey, what is your first talent?
So my first talent, I'm actually going to ask you all to play a series of videos. As I mentioned earlier, there's another rather large social media platform that I'm on. I'm actually a pretty big deal on this particular platform. You might even say I'm famous on this platform, and I just wanted to share some of the videos with you that have made me famous on TikTok. Yes, it is TikTok. And no, it is not just for young girls and Chris D'Elia. It is also for serious comedians. I just want to get that real straight right off the bat. If you're going to roast me for anything, please roast me for the quality of my videos and not the fact that I'm on a children's app. Okay, we'll just start there. But yeah, I think y'all have the videos queued up. This first video that's about to play, it just kind of came to me one day as I was sitting jobless in my apartment, and I thought, what would be really funny and that people would really appreciate is taking a common phrase, abbreviating it, and then making a funny story out of it. So can I roll that first clip? I don't know who's doing that.
It would be great to roll that first clip. That's super dope to do that, but you got to send those clips for us to roll them.
I did in fact send those clips. If we're having an emergency, I can actually play them from my phone if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see
if we can get that to focus.
Guys, I feel like I'm already at a handicap because like I'm having to play this shit off my fucking phone. But you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a try. Hang on, let me just make sure that y'all aren't going to see any weird porn before I play these.
Hey, anyway,
you're digging yourself a better hole right now with that.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. Can y'all see this? Oh, so it cuts off after when it's supposed to say hella ass, but that's the first video that I wanted to show y'all. And what I also want to highlight real quick is that video currently has 1.6 million views on TikTok. Dang. Yeah. How many viewers do we have right now on the show? Just out of curiosity. All right. So that's
1.7 million views right now.
1.7 million viewers currently. Okay. Here's another video. This is just kind of another example of like where I'm in the moment, like I'm improving and I'm just capturing stuff as it happens.
Put your mic up to the phone this time too.
Okay, put my mic up to the phone. Okay, here, let's try it this way. Hold please. Okay, so we got it. Okay, here we go. So what we got here is an automatic trash can. And that video currently has 1 million views, guys. 1 million.
What I'm learning so far is that people on TikTok are really amazed by simple like video skills.
Simple video skills, Allison. I don't know about that. Like that took a lot of like a steady hand, an eye and ear for comedy. So I would actually say people on TikTok appreciate a real artist when they see one. Okay.
So I just want to say that video was about garbage.
I honestly thought you were going to come out of the garbage can. That's where I thought it was going.
Okay, that's actually fair. That's fair. I am a relatively small person. I probably could have fit in that garbage can. Okay. This last video is kind of like my piece de resistance, if you will. It is the highest viewed video that I currently have on TikTok. Do y'all want to take a guess as to how many views this video has?
I'm gonna say 2.7. No, 2.4 million.
I'm gonna say 2.1.
Okay, so both of y'all think I have a short dick. That's perfect. No, it is 5.5 million views currently. Are y'all ready?
5.5.
Are y'all ready for this? Here we go.
First day with the new girlfriend. 1 week with the new girlfriend. I'm just making a TikTok video, baby.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 1 month with the new girlfriend.
Come on.
1 year with the new girlfriend.
Swear to God.
5.5 million views. And by the way, my hand is only shaking because I am detoxing like a motherfucker right now. I didn't want to be high for the show. So
My favorite part is that you were like, "Oh, you guys think I have a short dick? It's actually 5.5, which is honestly just the average." So
Also a short dick, aka short dick.
still respectable. Like that's respectable. 5.5 inches? Is that really that short?
That's pretty small. I don't know.
Please-
That's about a half of a dick.
Please
right
don't
there.
tell my girlfriend that. Don't tell her that's a short dick because she's been telling me it's the biggest she's ever seen. And that would just really hurt my feelings.
someone in the chat said that's effing tiny.
Effing
So
tiny.
that's where we're
Okay,
at.
like compared to what? Like compared to what? Also, is it that racist? Is that racist?
Somebody say you use a thimble as a condom. Like that is ridiculous.
Yo, 5.5 inches would never fit into a thimble. I've tried. Okay, I've tried very hard to get the whole thing into a thimble. It doesn't work.
Hell yeah, Ken's drinking too. Let's go.
A children's sippy cup. It fits in perfectly.
Oh man.
Not
Just
no.
really-
I'm
And
just
Chris.
like use it. No. Like no. That didn't go the way I wanted it to. Actually.
I'm just glad men are still saying that they're into cinematography when they actually just have a TikTok account.
That's
Go ahead and
fucking
throw
art,
Allison up 2 points for that one.
guys.
All right, it
These
looks
two
like we
videos
also
combined.
got one of the videos queued up. So
Oh, we
we're gonna
did.
let that play. But audience, go ahead. Remember, we want you guys to vote on a scale of 1 to 3. So let's get one of these videos queued up if we can, Brandon. That'd be great. I don't know which one is queued up.
First day with the new girlfriend. 1 week with the new girlfriend. I'm just making a TikTok video, baby.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 1 month with the new
Baby,
girlfriend.
Come on.
That's perfect actually. Because
1 year with
I
the new
swear
girlfriend.
to God.
want to hear. So that's,
You guys are really fucking me here. Like, does anyone have a habanero real quick? Because like,
Oh goodness.
wow. All right, so that was cool. I love when people come on the show and they just go, you know what? I don't have any talents. So that's really good.
I can use the hell out of an iPhone.
Okay, cool. Audio is playing for the audience, just FYI. So
Oh,
Oh,
dope.
man.
Okay.
I
Okay,
apologize
cool.
to our audience for that. Then, sorry you had to hear that twice.
In HD.
HD the second time. Also, why did you look like a different guy in that video?
I don't know if you know this about drugs, but like your facial features and weight tend to fluctuate dramatically when you're doing a lot of them.
Okay, so you keep talking about drugs, but you're insisting they're not heroin. What are your drugs that you're doing?
No, I've been insisting they are heroin, not meth. I don't do
Mm.
meth. I do not. That's a
Gotcha.
dirty drug. It's
Don't cross
disgusting.
that line. Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
You got to keep those teeth.
You gotta stick with the brown.
Ugh.
That's
You
Now,
know,
if you
San
guys haven't
Antonio
guessed,
is such a great city. I love it. It's
if you guys haven't
I'm
guessed
so
yet,
sorry
this
for
is
that.
the comic that started with -3 points. So
yeah. Woo! Okay, so do I do my second act now, or do I have to let one of the other comics
No,
go? 'Cause I feel
everyone
like we're
goes
having a
one
real
at a
good time right
time.
now, guys. I feel
yeah,
like we're having a
please
real good time.
sit this next one out.
So audience was voting during that. Ken and I also have voting cards. Yeah, we go one person per round. So go ahead and get a bump if you need it. And, you know, just re-up for next round. I don't know, drugs, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and vote.
All right, this is gonna be a surprise. Yeah, I'm being real nice about this one.
Whoa!
Nice. I wanted to give you a 1, but I was like, you know what?
Thank you,
I don't
Ken.
want you. I don't want you to start off so poorly. This will be the first time in your life that you were disadvantaged.
Allison's just hating on me because I said the rough sex hair thing, and it hit close to home. So I think you know what really happened here.
Maybe if you didn't come in the first 30 seconds, she probably wouldn't have been mad.
Oh goodness.
Is that not a long time? Wait.
We need to talk to you about lengths and distances, dude. All right, we're gonna see what Facebook voted. 2 on Facebook. They're feeling generous to you as well. I feel like our Facebook audience is also getting the "please don't kill yourself" vibes tonight. I'm
gonna go to the bathroom real quick and warm a spoon up if y'all don't mind. Like, just
that is the
not related to that at all.
That's the only reason I gave it to him. I was like, you know what? He's young. He's got his life ahead of him.
I swear, if we ever have merch, that's gonna be the first shirt.
Oh man, geez, Louise. All right, man. I'm really hoping that the second round is better for you, man.
We got Greg up first, who was bragging to us about his yoga skills yesterday. So I'm excited to see what he's bringing on today.
Hell yeah. Oh man. Fuck, man, I only have like 2 talents. So this first thing, I'm just gonna, talk about news stories that might have went under the radar. First thing was Nestle, the water company. What Nestle Corporation bought the water rights on Mars, But like, who the fuck they buy it from? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did they put that in the article? I think that's interesting, right? Like, no, that like kept me up last night. I was like, who the fuck they buy it from? They don't say it. It's like no government has it. It's just like they bought the water rights on Mars, so I didn't know our currency was like that. Apparently, it's good intergalactically, guys. So keep those dollar bills on you.
How much did they buy it for? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, man. It was just like, hey, we own the water rights on Mars, and it was like a paragraph this long, and that was it. I was like, so many more questions that should be addressed right now.
Just 20 schmeckles is what they paid for it. There's
I think that should be national news, though. Like, hey, if you go to Mars, man, you still owe Nestle some money.
I love it. I love it. They're like, hey, even though we're getting ready to abandon Earth, we're still gonna fuck you on the next planet. Like,
oh man, they got it planned out, man. We know what's going on here, man. Not with this fake shit. Man.
Wait, does that mean there's water on Mars?
Yeah.
Well,
I knew there was ice, right?
All those questions that come up, there's a bullet point. Oh, there is water on Mars. Is there? Where is it at? Under the surface? How do you know? It's deep. It's too deep. I don't want to get into this, man. This isn't saying simply tinfoil.
I was like, we're gonna start talking about lizard people in a couple minutes here.
I don't want to go there. Trying to be positive right now. All right. One other thing. A lot of racial tensions, obviously. A lot of people sharing shit on Facebook. I read something from a conservative guy who said he's trying to say that the legal system's kind of fucked up on everybody's part, and he had a story about a guy who got like 36 years for stealing like $50 out of a register at a store. And I was like, damn, man, what? 36 years? That's he had the shittiest lawyer ever. Or like, did he do anything else before in his life? And yeah, it turns out he did. Like, he had like armed robbery. He shot a couple people. So I was like, okay, so you just read the article. He's a piece of shit. He needs to get 36 years. It's like the icing on the cake, man. You can't just steal $50, shoot people, and rob other stores. You know what I mean? So read before you post shit, people. I wasted like 2 hours reading that article. Lost function on my legs on the toilet.
You also have to be scared because you have diabetes as well. So you're like, this is the moment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to get into that, man, but nah. Type 1 diabetes, dog. There's a big difference, but I don't want to hate, talk shit about type 2 diabetics on here, trying to bring people together today.
I'm just sad to hear it took you 2 hours to read an article that you summarized in like 30 seconds.
No, that was the thing. It was like this whole, they had all these points, all these facts and shit. I'm like, wait a second, though. He did all these other things. He's a piece of shit. Why are you putting this on Facebook for people? And it's like, oh, you're right. I mean, the legal system is fucked up, but you know, that was a dumb way to prove it. You know,
You're like, not in this case, man. Not
like no, they had it right on this one. You know, sometimes
In this case, they got the guy.
Oh man, so yeah, that's basically all I had. And since I didn't know I was gonna do the show, if I could have like put a video up, I would have done that. I have way better videos than the guy who somehow looks like the dude from You and Crystal Lee at the same time. That's all I got, man.
Yeah, go ahead and throw a point up for that, because that if that wasn't spot on. That's crazy that you just outed him like that. He just signed a contract for You season 3. Like that is.
Oh man.
Oh man. So people in the Facebook comments, make sure you vote 1 to 3. Oh man, that was funny as shit.
Yeah, he just spark notes the news for us, which honestly is kind of a talent at this point. So I thought that was pretty good. I like the totally different sides of the coin that you went with that. You were like, hey, let me talk about Mars real quick. And I could tell you wanted to talk about like lizard people, and you were about to get into this whole Illuminati thing. Like you looked over your shoulder before you said it. You were
like, in my closet right now. They here, bro. You don't know.
Like, let me talk shit about the Martian government.
Oh man. I feel like you spent a lot of time on YouTube going down rabbit holes. Just you said you read it in the newspaper, but you watched the YouTube video. You know you did.
Yeah. All right, man. I was trying to be like stylish, put some like, I put some thought into this, but nah, this is like, you know, when you take like a day off work or like a year and a half to watch YouTube and shit. It was like that type of thing, bro. So
Greg, I feel like you're one of those people who's been complaining about being unemployed from COVID, but you've really been unemployed for like 2 years.
I wish that was the case, man. But no, I got kids, so I'm like always responsible outside of my like comedy life.
That's fair.
Yeah. I wish I was unemployed. It sounds so much fun, man.
It's not. I was unemployed for like 3 months. It's not a great thing.
Dog, didn't you have COVID, dude? I was about to check on you, but then I forgot that you said you were like quarantining yourself because you had fevers and shit. I was like, oh fuck, is Ken okay? Then I was like, he'll be all right.
But yeah, no, to be clear, Ken got sick because he drank too much whiskey on this show. It's entirely his fault.
I mean, what is too much? You know what I mean? I'm fine. You know, I might have killed somebody's grandma or something, but like whatever. They shouldn't have been at the grocery store too. You know?
Survival of the fittest, I guess, you know.
You had your chance, Grammy. Probably voted Trump anyway.
Too anyway, man. Some people's grandmas suck. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. That's how I feel. I'm like, you know what?
She's bitter and shit. She's never liked your mom's husband. She's just
like it's all. Yeah, whatever, man. Old people are racist, anyways.
I was gonna say Ken's fighting the race war the easy way.
Yeah.
He's gonna
I'm just coughing on one apple at a time. You know.
That's the one. That's the one. Just coughing on that fucking psycho, man.
I just go straight to the old people candy section and I just cough on all them bags of candy, peppermint.
Old people candy section, the diabetic candy section. Is that what you're saying? Son? The sugar-free shit where I gotta be the Werther's originals, dog.
Yeah, the Werther's, the gold wrapper Werther's, cinnamon discs, peppermints. Like I'm getting all of those candies, coughing on them.
Greg, I just pictured you being sad the day you got your diabetes diagnosis. Like, shit, now all I have is Werther's.
I was 12, anyway. Man. It was heartbreaking. Thanks for bringing that up. But, I have s'mores anymore without guilt and math. You know what I mean? But thanks for that. Appreciate that. Man.
Guilt and math.
Glad I'm on this show. I got a 1-day notice and then, like, diabetes shame. That's some bullshit, dog.
He was at camp when he got the call. In front of the fire with they're like, no.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go ahead and vote for this.
Vote. Yep. All right. Nope.
Yeah,
Nice.
bro. We're on the same page. We're on the same page.
Heck yeah, there we go. Syncing up. That was solid. That was fun.
All right, so we got 2s all across the board, plus the 1 from the joke. So we got 7 points right there for Greg. That's a good start. Right there.
Boom.
Good start, Greg. Then for the last person for the first round, we got Jeremy coming in. What you got for us, Jeremy?
I am not talented. And I found out about the show about 5 hours ago. So lots of prep time to think about how terrible my life is. I was going to try and share a picture. Then I just found out the host has disabled the ability to share a picture. So I'm going to pivot. I will tell you about a time when I taught in France. I did my student teaching in the wonderful country of France.
Of course you did.
And they only know about America what you can see in the movies and learn in 90s hip hop songs. So it was a great experience. When I got there, we decided to do a Q&A. And so they started asking me all these wonderful questions like, what's Beyonce like? Very attractive. I am not friends with her. She seems talented and nice. It's like, okay, but is Jay-Z everything we've dreamed of? I'm like, I don't know. He's big pimping for sure. I don't know. And they're like, okay, how many guns did you bring with you from America? I was like, I'm from Ohio. I don't have any. And then they said,
that's also a valid concern. Like I would wonder if you have with you as well.
Absolutely. Because they said everybody from America, you have guns and cocaine. It's like, man, only Davey. Then they started asking me specific like geography questions, and they said, we hear you have a city for all of your fat people. It's called Houston, Texas. No? And I was like, oh. And then I moved down to Texas and learned, oh man, they were right. That is just a very fat city. So then we flipped it because we started talking about what stereotypes were and how they, persisted throughout history, and we actually, got to talk about the Holocaust. Quick pivot. But then I talked about, because I had asked my friends, what stereotypes do you have about French people? And so I started telling them like, okay, you all start smoking from a very early age, and they laughed because it's true. And that you all enjoy wine and cheese, and they're like, yeah, who doesn't? I was like, okay. And then I said the women in France don't really shave.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hairy pussies. That was
all of. I was teaching at a high school. I'm not Davey. I can't ask those questions.
Throw a point up.
all of the girls started freaking. That is ridiculous. Why would they ever say that? That is disgusting, and that is a terrible thing to say. And then one of the guy students said, "Well, I mean, yeah." So, and then none of them wore short sleeve shirts for the rest of the semester because they didn't want to prove me right. But yeah, it was a very awkward time. And then I was on the street after school one day, and a guy came up to me, started speaking French, apparently as you do. And I had to tell him like, I don't speak French. I'm an American. I said it in English, like an American. And so he was like, oh, American, Tupac, Biggie, what is up, my word I can't repeat to you because I'm white. So he was just like, yeah.
I like how they opened up the camera to show me, like I was gonna say the word for him.
I actually did. I carried around a translator app. It was just a Tupac's greatest hits album. And so I had to take on the white savior complex and tell him why it was wrong for him to use those words, even if Tupac and Biggie say them. So I fixed racism overseas, you guys. That's just doing the Lord's work. Remember, donate. Black Lives Matter, y'all.
There we go. Thank you.
Wow, what a perfect plug.
Yeah, geez. The Venmo at BL Comedy, the Cash App at $ Big Laugh Comedy. So BL Comedy and Big Laugh Comedy. Yeah, that was. Make sure you vote down. I'm guessing that was it. That was your moment. That was.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a solid story though. Yeah, Facebook, make sure you vote 1 to 3 for Jeremy. Getting some slugs in on Davey over there.
What keeps
Poor
me
guy,
going
like
during lockdown.
I love that no one could see you guys most of the time. So when he did that, Davey was just like, ugh.
I just love that they've both gotten points off of bashing me.
It's so
And this is-
hard being a Davey right now.
And I can say shit about Jeremy, obviously, but I can't say anything about Greg. I'm not allowed to do that right now. I'll get in so much trouble.
Man,
You're already in
it
enough
must
trouble.
Suck for you being a handsome white guy.
I like that.
Oh,
That's
life
his
sucks for
most
Davey. I'm
concern. I
sorry.
don't want to say anything to offend the black guy, but the heroin and the underage girls. Not a problem.
Not. Oh man. There's so many weird things about that story, Jeremy.
My favorite thing was just in the beginning when he said big pimpin' and he said big pimping, like he really pronounced it.
There's you can enunciate on G. There are some words you cannot enunciate, Davey, but ending in G, they're okay.
All right. Jeremy, I love that your talent for this one was just telling the world that somebody called you the N-word one time.
I mean,
Not really a
yeah,
talent.
it's like Christmas. If you ever get called that, like it's like Christmas for me. Like I
Or Hanukkah? Or
place in my heart for the rest of my life. That's
Get the point. Oh my gosh.
Jeremy, also that had to be your last day teaching in that classroom. Like
that was day one.
Oh my gosh.
day one. You're just like, let me go for the full-on creepy teacher mode right now. Like, let me just let all my students know that they are not safe in the classroom with me alone.
Going Chris D'Elia here. That's the French of them. What the heck? They were just like, yeah, this guy, he's talking about hairy girls. That's fine.
I wasn't talking about hairy girls, just hairy French women. It's
Women.
very different.
That's
Okay.
true.
But you said it to a bunch of girls. Like that
It
is.
was so it was the
Who
it
were
was a
then scared to wear
post-secondary-
short sleeves.
It was post-secondary, so all of my fans on Twitter would defend me. They were over 18, so it's not even a big deal, guys.
All the Davies fans are going to defend him too. It does,
I'm
doesn't
really
make it right.
excited. I'm just gonna gain all of Davies fans tonight. It's gonna be.
The only issue is that like Davey is the guy that's going to get like, he's like, oh, he's handsome. Jeremy is the guy that's going to be like, oh, don't let him around the elementary school.
Yeah. Well, I'm the guy that you look at and say, don't let him around kids, but Davey's the one you should be worried about. That's the thing about all of this.
Oh man, that's another point. I got to give you.
What the
Can I
fuck?
just-
He gets another one?
Yeah.
That was a
Okay,
great
so
joke,
round
right?
2 talent is just going to be talking shit about Davey. I'm not doing
Exactly.
anything, just straight fire.
The problem is Davey was like also just put on this show like yesterday. So dude came in here thinking he was gonna have a good time, and now it's
Yeah.
just the shit talk Davey show.
Let's give Davey's ego 3 points because he's taking a bashing. Like,
I have 7 followers on Instagram. You have like 10 million combined views on TikTok. Yeah, life sucks for you, Davey. I'm so sorry.
I feel like this is Jeremy's redemption moment from high
Yes.
school.
This is like all of my high school anger repression just unleashing on the attractive guys that hated me in high school.
Jeremy
Fuck
and
you,
Davey
Davey.
is just the seeing Jeremy and Davey in the same Zoom chat is like showing you the diversity in Texas right now.
Yes.
That's what
Well,
it looks like.
Allison, I would like to point out real quick that Jeremy is actually the reason I don't do meth. Like that's why I don't do it and stick with heroin because I don't want to look like that.
Yeah, he would hate to have a college degree.
Man, I know we were talking about this Bob's Black Lives Matter fundraiser having 2 white guys on it, but I like watching them catfight. This is fun.
This is great because I'm doing a Juneteenth episode dedicated to Black Lives Matter. This is following up when I was on the Black History Month Soul Food comedy show this February. So this has just been a banner year for me and my diversity. So I'm very excited.
Needs to get more black comics. Like that is ridiculous that you would do anything black related. Like that.
I know. I was in shock. I live in Seattle, and I was in shock.
I'm gonna go ahead and give that point to Greg.
Yeah, I'm getting a little hasty with these points right now. I gave 20 points already.
Holy shit, y'all actually put Davey's ego 3 points up there? Fuck yeah.
Welcome to the show, Davey.
Who's gonna win, Davey or his ego? You know his material sucks.
Oh,
All
man.
right, Ken, I think we should score Jeremy's thing.
Yeah, let's get to the scores.
All right. Are we gonna do it? Boom.
Yep, gotta give it 2.
Nice. That was solid.
Give it 2 as well. So we got that should be
Jeremy
6
got
points there, or 8 points there for
8.
Jeremy. Yep.
Yeah. The math gets harder as the show goes on, so we'll see if we can remember.
Yeah, the alcohol starting. I just smashed 3 ciders and had a shot. Boy, so it's all.
Ken, man.
I'm proud of you for
Alright.
sticking to cider, gluten free. Good for you. That's very
I
healthy.
love the phrase "I smashed 3 ciders."
You know what?
Is this a Black Lives Matter show or what? Like, make up your fucking mind, dude.
It's like I've been spending a lot of time with white people, so
You live in Oregon, right? So that's real.
no, I live in Chicago, man.
He moved to Chicago and spends even more time with white people.
You do all that shit?
Oh man! All right, let's get to round 2 of the show.
Oh yeah, so I'm back. Cool. Whoa.
Oh,
Is that just Jeremy?
Just the look of disappointment in his like he's not used to winning anything.
just abject horror from Jeremy. How did your hair get taller? Like because of that sound effect?
That's what happens when you get scared, Davey. Not just in cartoons.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, so for my second act, I was gonna tell y'all a true story that happened to me. So a little while back, I dated a model. No surprises there, but in my defense, Allison, she was a plus size model. So thank you. Yes, thank you.
You get points for
what?
that.
So she was a size 4?
No, she was anything over 0 is +1. You know.
I did not say that. I just want to go on record that I did not say that. Yeah. So really cool girl. We had a lot of fun. But because she was a model and she was kind of a big deal, no pun intended. She had a lot of famous ex-boyfriends. I'm not joking. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not like a jealous guy. I don't get insecure about that kind of thing. But I found out that one of her ex-boyfriends was Scott Stapp.
Oh, damn.
Y'all know who Scott Stapp is? Y'all know who that is?
I'm ignorant. Who is that?
He is the lead singer of Creed.
Yeah.
Like the shittiest rock band aside from Nickelback of all time.
That's a lot of fame right there, though.
A lot of fame, though, right? Yeah, and she dated him very seriously for like a year when he lived in a strip club. But yeah, so we got like that was like just a little bit too much. I was just like I got really upset about it. We had like a blowout fight. I mean, she hit me with my own shoe at one point. It was like a big deal. She was really upset. I said some things that I shouldn't have said. I called her a dumb trick, and that was actually the biggest insult, apparently. Out of all the things I called her, a dumb trick was the one that really set her off. I don't know how you feel about that, Allison, if you'd like to weigh in.
I'm just laughing because I haven't heard the word trick.
Yeah.
It's like the 90s.
Yeah, I was like, a lot of Master P music is what you
Weren't we just talking about Pac and Biggie? Like, I'm not allowed to say trick now? Jesus. Yeah, so
I like how you're also asking me to speak on behalf of all women too.
well,
Thank
as a dumb trick, Allison, like, how do you feel about I'm just kidding. You seem like a really nice one.
I am a proud dumb bitch. I have never once called myself a trick.
Do you consider yourself a plus size model? Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna get 1 point again. Fuck, I'm like really fucking myself here.
I was gonna give you a 1 point for the trick thing, and then you just basically just call Allison fat. And,
No, but it's not supposed to be an insult because he called me a model. I understand how his brain works.
See?
Got you.
You gotta build him up a little bit, but tear him down at the same time.
Allison just has a
teaching
lot of
everyone how to be toxically masculine right now.
Right, Jeremy,
So
this is how you get pussy. Like, I'm trying to help Jeremy right now.
Thanks, Davey.
Yeah.
Jeremy is literally writing notes right now.
On a literal notepad, because that's how he still takes notes, clearly. Like on a legal pad, though.
Go ahead and give him a point for bashing Jeremy right there.
My ego, though, just my ego. I'm trying to build up the points on the ego right now. So anyway, we got into this big fight about Scott Stapp, and it got really heated. And she, in like the heat of the moment, she left. She left and went to Vegas. Again, I'm not joking, guys. This is a true story. As revenge, she went to Las Vegas and proceeded to have sex with Chris Angel. Y'all know who Chris Angel is? Y'all know who that is? Oh yeah, now Allison's laughing real fucking hard. Yeah.
Oh man, he did a magic trick in the pussy. It was
yeah, fucking mind freaked her ass.
She's like, I hate my comedian boyfriend right now. What's gonna piss him off more than anything? I'm gonna go sleep with a famous magician.
Fucking a magician? Oh my god, yeah.
No
we were
lie.
joking about you killing yourself
lie.
earlier, but like, holy shit, this is let's give him a for making it to today. Like that is, if my wife fucked a magician, I would have killed myself.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't want to get too dark on the show, but like, I'm not saying I haven't tried. Like,
all right, Davey just can't finish strong. That's all.
He doesn't have enough length to him. It's fine.
We're talking about. So she had sex with Chris Angel, and I had to like look at pictures of them like hanging out together on the fucking internet. It was rough, guys. Like, that was a rough time in my life. But yeah, just the fact that she fucked a magician, like on top of having fucked Scott Stapp previously, it's just like you have to take a hard look at yourself and realize that like if she's into guys like that, then I'm just like the bootleg version of like the shittiest kind of celebrities, you know? And that's really what hurt the most. That's what hurt the most. It was like, oh, cool.
To be fair, you have 10 million views on TikTok. So.
Yeah, you know what? That helps me sleep at night, actually, Kim. Thank you for bringing that up. You know, my drug addiction, my cheating ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance, because I did get engaged to her after the fact. After the fact, yeah.
I pegged the wrong cuckold.
You pegged the wrong cuck, yo. Like that ain't it. It was me. It was me.
It's funny though, because like out of anyone we've ever booked on this show, you are the one person I would guess who listens to Creed and likes Chris Angel. So that's really upsetting.
Allison, fuck you. You're fat. I'm just kidding. I'm so kidding.
It'd be better if you'd worded it as a joke.
But if you get like a lot of alt profiles calling you fat in your DMs later, it's not me. I just want to like clarify that real quick. But yeah, so that was a really tough story for me to tell, guys. I appreciate you laughing so hard at that. It hurts a little bit, but it's pretty gratifying.
Oh man, Facebook.
Facebook. We're both just like Facebook vote. Why don't?
Man, I really want to see the sex tape with your ex fiance where he's like, "Watch me make the dick disappear."
Give Ken a point.
I made her clit disappear, so that's cool.
Every time she doesn't come after that, you're just like, maybe he broke it with his magic. I don't know.
Hey, Chris Angel does some pretty crazy shit. Maybe he broke your clit. We don't know. We don't know for sure. Like, is it really my fault or is it Chris Angel and his Dark Lord magic?
That's literally that's the worst situation ever. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemies. But that's the best situation ever. Because anytime something doesn't happen right, like, oh, you didn't do the dishes, it's because you was too busy fucking Chris Angel.
Ken's giving some solid relationship advice right now. I hope you're taking more notes, Jeremy. This is good.
This is good shit, actually. Yeah, what you're
People
gonna want
bad
to do
at
is
sex
save up.
drive women away so they go fuck magicians. Got it.
You got it.
Correct.
Oh my god, man, that is the most embarrassing story I've ever heard. Like,
Thank you so much, Ken.
I'm just glad we could provide a platform for an upset white man to go to therapy. That's really what this show is all about. So
we're actually going to take half of the show donations and donate them to Davies Ego for that.
AKA my heroin fund.
AKA,
I get the drug addiction now. Yeah.
We need to have a no clause or no heroin clause in that. Right. Must be used on vegetables. Okay.
Oh man, jeez, man, that is the saddest story I've ever heard.
It was rough, guys. Yeah.
Whew.
That was entertaining, though. Way to take one of the worst things ever and make it funny, I guess.
I guess, Allison.
A magician. It doesn't even matter that he's like one of the most. He's a famous ass person. He's a magician at the end of the day.
Like I don't think I would have been as upset if it had been David Blaine. Honestly, you know. Like, at least that's kind of respectable,
There's
right?
something about Chris Angel being the creed of magic that just makes it,
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was basically Scott Stapp with a fedora. Like, that's who Chris Angel is.
Isn't that just Scott Stapp? Like,
That's fair. You know what? That's actually very fair. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give a point to Ken. I'm gonna take over the show now. Ken gets a point for that.
Oh man, yeah, that's rough, dude. Have you been back to Vegas since then?
No. So a bunch of my friends know about this story, and literally anytime they go to Vegas or see a poster or an advertisement for Chris Angel, my inbox just blows up because they're really supportive friends and don't want me to relapse on drugs. Clearly, like that's what they're trying.
Dude, if I were you, I would just go on tour with Chris Angel.
Bro, do you know how many times I tried to contact that guy and he just would not respond?
You're like, bro, we are brothers. Let me explain.
Oh, I don't know what you did to her, but she came back so happy. Can we talk though? Like, can we talk? Like, can we private chat real quick?
I just want to know, like, what inspired her to go fuck him out of all the people in Las Vegas? She was just like, what's gonna cut him the deepest?
Like, couldn't you just do like what every other Instagram model does and like fucking old rich dude? Like, it had to be Chris Angel, really? Like, that's what you had to do to me.
She was going for that soul punch. She was going for the soul punch.
In her defense, like I had a shaving incident the other day and I accidentally like sliced off my soul patch. So I had to shave the whole thing off. But normally I have like a pretty good soul patch going.
Jesus Christ. You have a soul patch and a chest tattoo. Jesus Christ.
And now you're wondering why she was attracted to someone from Creed? Like,
you know, it's more so like why she was attracted to me. I don't think it had anything to do with anything other than the soul patch. Now that I think about it, Allison, thanks for ruining that for me too. You know, like just
you're
let
welcome.
me.
This is why I let people come into therapy.
All right, let's get to voting, man.
All right, you know what? We're doing it.
Yeah. pretty worthy. That was
Thank
pretty
you.
worthy.
That was pretty good. That was.
I promise I'll bomb in my third act. I promise.
Oh man, I want that. Y'all got, you got perfect score, man. First perfect show. First perfect score of the show. Alcohol is really starting to kick my ass right now.
Might I recommend heroin?
Oh man, you're trying to make sales directly on our show. That's not what this is for.
Check me out on the dark web. Huge Creed fan, 24.
That's actually what the biggest social media platform he is.
Oh man! All right,
Right,
Greg.
right.
What do you got for us for the second round, Greg?
Oh man, I don't know. Sorry, like wrapping my head around like the worst humble brag I've ever heard. Yeah, you know, I'm fucking the girl who fucks the lowest level celebrities ever. You know, I'm on that list. I got like TikTok followers. Shit is terrible. I would never hang out with Davey. Anyway. All right, man. So I didn't really have a talent, dude. You know, I was raised by a single mom, so like '90s TV like raised me basically. I'm just gonna eat this habanero pepper, and you guys can call out like a '90s theme song, and I'll try to sing it, bro.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
If I can't, I'll just say next, and then we'll just see how many I can get, man. All right.
Going out hot.
oh man, round 2, he's going out hot. This guy's bringing in the big guns,
Damn.
and not the ones from Jeremy's French visit.
Well, Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
Whew, man, I had cotton mouth, right? Ooh, man, now the saliva glands, they're kicking again, bro.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Whew,
We got
let's do
a
it.
request. We got a request. Greatest American hero. That's 80s though.
Yeah, man, get the I said 90s, yo.
Hey, we got some old fans. All right, man.
All right, what about like Full House?
All right, Full House. All right. Yeah. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, even MTV. You miss your old familiar friends, then running away around the bed. Oh, shit is hot. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a place for somebody who needs you. I can't remember the rest, yo.
Hey, that was pretty good.
When you sing, you sound like a jolly old black man.
Cool, man. Cool. I knew that was in my DNA somewhere, man.
All right, let's get step by step. Step by step.
All right. Yo, when the dreams are broken, seems like all is lost. What might be the future? Could you pay the cost? You wonder, will there ever be a second time around? Whoa, whoa, whoa. When the tears are rolling and the mornings come, you say, my God, I finally found someone. I know it's gonna be better. We putting it together for the second time around. Then it goes like step by step, day by day. Something each. All right, there you go. You know the chorus.
He kind of hit the chorus. That's fair. That's fair.
Mostly there. Mostly there.
You got any more in you?
Family Matters. All right. After this, I'm done.
No, we want to see you sweat.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news in the newspaper page. Love and condition, the grand design, some people say. It's even harder to find. Well, there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting at every seam. Days go by, it's the bigger love of the family. And then it goes like that a couple times. Anyway.
Honestly, you're handling this better than most of the people who've gone out hot. So, like, props to you.
Oh, my asshole is gonna be hating me later.
That's the real hot part where it's going out.
And if you guys want to get on our Just Fans page, we get to see the behind the scenes when they take poops later.
Can't sound like an old man. It's only fans.
Whatever. All right. Porno sites paying people to watch them jerk off. They got Pornhub for free. Why would I go to that website?
Okay, I'm sorry that you have a well-paying Pornhub. Not everyone is there yet. So,
All right. Also, no, we want one more song, man. We want one more song.
All right,
Fresh
man.
Prince.
All right, that's easy. So now this is the story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. So I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a prince of a town called Bel Air. I'm sorry, doing the beat in my head. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days, chilling out, waxing, relaxing, all cool, all shooting some b-ball outside of the school with a couple of guys who were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "You move with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Anyway, listen. I cannot talk anymore, bro. Like, make all the jokes you want. It's fine, roast. You guys are great hosts, man. I'm sure you can carry the rest of this.
All right, Facebook, make sure you vote in the comments. 1 to 3 on that. Oh,
I
man.
like how he says, "I can't speak," and then he continues to talk for another 30 seconds.
Make sure you remember that while you're voting, people. Make sure.
Did he really fully go out hot, or did he have more in him?
It could have been. Oh man, I'm really impressed by the ability to go. There's so many different levels to those songs. You hit some of those high notes. Well, you didn't hit them.
You did your best, and it was we heard it. So
Yeah.
that
was like manslaughter. Some of those high notes.
It's a nostalgic act, though. That was appreciated.
Oh yeah, definitely. It made me go back to a time when I was a kid and immediately was back into horror from listening to you sing. So that was.
You just threaded PTSD into Ken's childhood. Good work. He's not even responding.
Greg, what was that? What was your favorite show, Greg? I want to hear some more from you.
Oh man, favorite show? Fucking.
All right, Rick Ross.
Probably Sister, bro.
Okay, Sister. Okay, can you sing that one for us?
Ken really likes to drag out the going out hot acts.
He does. Oh man. I'm sorry the COVID wasn't like more serious.
Oh, he's actually drinking water too. You're probably the smartest one that's gone out hot yet. Everyone else has gone for their alcohol.
There's no rule book saying what you got to do with the hot, man.
It's actually water is not the best. You want to?
I know, and this is like carbonated water too. I'm really fucking myself up.
Oh,
I'm gonna drink some half and half, but you guys are bullshitting with the boats.
You're like, oh, let me eat a hot pepper and then also swallow some nails. That sounds good.
Oh my god.
So I think we just had a drop from the show.
I think that's it. All right. Well, I guess we can vote. I think Facebook has had a long enough time to vote. And if Greg doesn't come back for round 3, we'll figure it out.
I'm there.
He's there. Let's do it. Oh,
got a 2 from me.
Disagreement from us that time.
I'm rolling with the 2.
I think Ken's pulling the Simon here and reminding us all that if you're going to sing, you should actually sing.
Yeah, no easy points. If you're singing on this show, I'm going to be harsh on you. If you sound like nails on a chalkboard, there was a moment there it sounded like you stepped on a cat, and that I'm not.
My girlfriend has 3 cats. I should have done that.
All right, so we got 5 points for the pepper, and then 8 points from Facebook and the judges.
Yeah.
So we should add another
5, I think.
Yeah, another 5.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, then we got our favorite cut coming back, Jeremy.
I thought you were going to bring Davey back out. I'm now terrified for the scoring. Like Greg has some talent, memory, ate a pepper, got a lower score than Davey being a bad boyfriend of a hot girlfriend. Y'all, we're fucked as a society. I'm pretty sure we are just
Jeremy is your next talent giving a TED talk because that's what it feels
absolutely. That's I had it. No, I'm the oldest millennial there is. So
You're about 42, right?
I am 34, but thank you, sir.
like. Don't look a day over 50, dude. Good
Yeah,
work.
no, I appreciate that. I moved to Texas and started a job when I was 24, and somebody asked, "How old do you think Jeremy is?" And they were like, probably like 35." Oh God, cool.
Yeah. I think your talent should be holding on to that hair when you should let it go. Yes.
So I'm actually. This is one. I haven't gotten a haircut in like 5 months. Nobody told my forehead, but this is the result of my childhood PTSD when my barber told me, "Jeremy, whatever you do, hold on to your hair as long as possible because you have a very weird head and you are going to look terrible bald." So, the fun thing about this is actually grown back out since I stopped teaching. So this is the after. So this is
No, it's good. It would have looked real creepy if you looked like that as a teacher. So that's
First teacher is the one causing a school shooting in that one. There you go.
yeah. Oh, man, it's. I mean, never mind. I'm not going to talk about school shootings. That's terrible. So it's really exciting. This is like the first time in America that it's been over 6 months since there's been a school shooting. So that's pretty great. Cool. Killed the vibe. All right.
that's good. Man. You're doing fantastic in the second round.
So
Here.
what I was gonna do, I was able to work with production to figure out some technical issues. So I'm gonna paint a picture before I show you one. This is surprisingly years of hard work to lose weight and try and get in shape. So I had to work hard to look like this. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And
like stress has been working hard on you.
yeah. Davey's been doing heroin like it's his job and looks like that. I just have, PTSD, anger, and panic issues. So I look like this. It's great. I'll be dead by 50. It's fine. So my friends were getting married. I was very happy for them. They're very much in love. And but I was going with my wife, so that fucked it up. And we'd gotten in a fight. We knew it was going to be weird because we didn't have like a lot of friends there. It was mainly we just knew the couple, and so we went. It was very tense. And then at one point during the wedding, she walked away from me while we were all on the dance floor. I had no idea where she was. I didn't know anybody other than the happy bride and groom. And so then the wonderful wedding photographer took this picture that I am about to share with you all. So
That's you?
that is me.
The big guy.
The big fella. Yes, that one.
What
is
happened?
Me. What happened?
Meth.
Yeah, you had the body of an adult. Now you look like a preteen. What?
No, Jeremy is what happens when a heavy guy gets into bouldering.
Jeremy is what happens when his fiance leaves him. This is depression.
Oh, no.
This is a PSA on depression right now.
This took years of dieting and starting to work out and making an effort on life. So it's really exciting for you all to hear, for you to tell me that I look so much better when I weighed an additional 75 pounds. That's really good.
All I heard you say was, I've been poor for the last couple years.
I eat DiGiorno by choice. Okay. That is just a cost-saving measure that we all should be taking part in. I have a 401k. No, yeah, that was that every year on their anniversary, that is the picture that my friends post to talk about their lifetime of happiness. they tag me in it, talk about like, man, Jeremy, we're so glad you could make it to our wedding and share in the joy with us.
Is there a way that we can just keep that image up for the rest of the show?
Yeah. So
We need
that,
to add
can we
that to
just
our
put that-
pre-show slideshow.
Yes, please with that in the pre-show slideshow. Like, this can be you after the show.
yeah, no, I had a lot going right in my life. I had clothes that were too big and too small at the same time. Lots of joy. My mom had just given me a haircut. So it was just a really good day to be alive and sharing the happiness of my friends.
It's a beautiful story. I'm glad you shared it with us. You seem very
Absolutely.
proud of it.
Oh, yes.
Your stories have been all over the
For someone like the way you tell them to, it's just like years of controlled anger at this point.
Absolutely. This
like,
is
I'm
what
really
going to
concerned for
counseling-
whatever junior high is near your house. Like that.
No, this is what counseling allows you to do. You can laugh at your pain and then cry later when you're off camera. It's really good. Healthy is what they call it.
Facebook, make sure to vote 1 to 3 and keep in mind this is Jeremy, so be nice.
And Facebook also, please watch your kids closely if you live in the Austin, Texas area.
Also, if you're watching on Facebook, now's a good time to plug. We are donating all donations to Black Lives Matter this week. You can Venmo at BL Comedy or Cash App $ Big Laugh Comedy. Yeah, we're gonna protect some kids from Jeremy. So that's what that in part.
Cool.
Oh,
I'm
man,
just
Jeremy.
really glad that that's what I could. Everybody's like, well, what did you learn during quarantine? I learned that it doesn't matter what I do. I'm apparently going to look like a pedophile.
No, old Jeremy didn't look like a pedophile. Old Jeremy looked like he had a job that he hated. New Jeremy looks like he has people in his neighborhood that he wants to shoot up. Like that is, and not with heroin like Davey. Like,
To be fair, it probably is the no haircuts during quarantine that's doing a lot of this.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
My,
it's just the
Sure.
Jeremy doing a lot of this.
my friend said, you should grow a beard. It'll look great.
You don't got good friends. Those are not friends.
You know, your friends didn't clarify that you also need to groom the beard.
Damn it. I knew there was a step missing. Son of a bitch. Okay. That is next on my to-do list.
Just please don't try a soul patch, whatever you do.
I think a soul patch could be better. I'm encouraging you to do a soul patch and a fedora. Like that.
Then I can fuck Davey's girlfriend.
That's what I was gonna say. Exactly.
With arms wide open. Is it getting tingly over there? Or you good?
Yeah, when Ken called you a cuck, you're actually the one doing the cucking. That's what he got wrong.
I have a very deceptive face.
That is, what is that couple going through where they're choosing Jeremy as the cut?
This is how, like, that's when you show them the picture. Like, this is what I cheated on you with. That's what hurts the worst, I think. Like, I can look for an attractive person, someone with money or life skills, a good job, muscles of any kind. Yes, that
Jeremy
is
gets a
what I
point for that
chose.
one.
Yeah, I was like, that's a point. You just made a new porn type. It's revenge cucking. Like that.
Oh my god.
You just really want someone to listen when you're done.
Yeah, you gotta make some shirts, man.
Ken's gonna hire you to consult for his Pornhub channel after this. That's gonna be
Man.
good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And I'm starting to feel bad and nervous because I mean I'm not nervous because I live pretty far away from you. Anybody within a 500-yard radius, please go into your basements tonight.
Oh, we're in Texas. They don't have those.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like that was a strategic choice by Jeremy there.
Man, I gotta tell you, I'm so happy to be on this show. I wasn't sure if I was gonna drink myself to sleep tonight, but you guys just really solidifying what I need to do after this. So it's pretty exciting. Feeling really good about things. I didn't think I was gonna be able to feel worse about myself than Davey should, but here we are.
God damn.
I feel like we need to score.
Yeah, we should go to score. We should go to score.
We should go to score. All right, let's flash it. Oh,
Damn.
That was a 3. The banter afterwards gets all the points for me.
Honestly, yeah, you're good at that.
The story, I was getting ready to stop the show. I do therapy for like as a day job before I moved out here. I was gonna be like, hey, we gotta stop the show. We gotta talk to this young man.
Anytime you see Ken do his resting bitch face, you gotta get worried. That's
start getting concerned. I'm like, all right, man.
Y'all are gonna have sponsors from like BetterHelp and all the online therapy places after this. You're welcome, essentially, is what I'm saying.
That's good. Let's add them to our pitch deck. We should do that.
There you go.
Hey,
Yeah,
we have a lot of mentally ill people enjoying and coming on our show. Please sponsor us.
Yeah, just clips of me, and they're like, "This is our target demo. You should absolutely sponsor this show. We need it. The public needs it."
Jeremy has the picture underneath his name. I feel like that picture deserves a point if that can happen.
My tour after the world opens back up. Brought to you by BetterHelp. We have counselors waiting in the wings. It's going to be great. Survivors of Davey, please see them. No, I am though excited. Davey's actually going to be opening for Chris D'Elia and Louis C.K. this summer on the They Said It Was Fine tour. Really looking forward to it.
I love
a fucking point for that. Jesus Christ.
I love how we pivoted all the way to, okay, actually Jeremy's the pedophile, and then we pivoted right back to me. That was well done. That was talent.
I don't have a lot of skill in this life, but talking shit about you is one of them.
Oh my god.
All right, so
we're coming up on the last round, guys.
Third round.
Oh, is it me? Wait, what did Jeremy get?
Oh yeah, we did not say that. Jeremy got a perfect score there. So we're looking at 10 points across the board.
Wow.
Judging nerds again, huh? That's your thing?
I mean, honestly, like I just feel I thought, like as in real life, people just give high scores to pretty people. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen.
Is that why you're doing a nip slip with your tattoo right now?
Oh, Allison, oh my goodness, I'm not that kind of girl. Excuse me. Wow, that was completely unintentional. Completely. I can't believe you called that out, Allison.
Wow. The cheeky little side glance was too much, dude. I'm about to take a point away for that.
Wait, like, from me or my ego? Wait, which one? Which one? Hey, I wanted to make sure real quick that y'all can y'all hear me like and the guitar okay? Y'all can hear both of those things? Okay. Because
I just also want to say I knew you were going to play the guitar.
I'm actually going to do an impression though. So
as long as it's not Wonderwall, my standard is there right now. So
okay. Real quick, we need to change the set. Can we do that? Like last minute? Okay. We can do that. No, that's cool. It's fine. It's good. We're good.
You list the voices in your head as your producer.
It's just a backing track over here, but I'm talking to it like it's my friend because it is my only friend at this point. The surprise of this show is that I have no friends, not Jeremy. Wow.
We are
really learned something
stereotypes tonight. This is good.
Yeah, so I really appreciated Jeremy's even more depressing story. That was great. It actually made me feel a lot better about myself
Yeah.
hearing how terrible Jeremy's life truly is. Like
Yeah.
you look at him and you assume it, but then he tells a story like that and you're like, wow, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
I felt better for you, Davey. Like I was like, damn, it couldn't get worse than that story. And then Jeremy went up and I was like, I totally forgot that Davey's wife or fiance fucked a magician.
It's like when you look fat, like you look happier, fatter. Like that's just wow. That's rough. Allison, how's that feel?
Go ahead and throw him a point for that one. That was a good callback.
No, but for okay, so for my final act, I'm going to be doing an impression, and
Of a happy person?
well, this one actually hits kind of close to home. So it's going to be an impression of a guy at a college party that's way too old to be at the college party. So me, it's an impression of me.
I was gonna ask. It's
Yeah. So
playing
me.
yourself in this. Okay.
The heroin dealer at the college party is me. So yeah, this is my impression of him. And obviously, if you're like the douchey guy at a college party that you're entirely too old for, you got to bust out the guitar and play some sweet riffs. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me just y'all can hear that okay? Am I in tune?
Good, yeah.
Can y'all tell if I'm in tune? Can y'all tell me? Because I don't know. I have no idea.
You sound good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go, guys. For every time that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name,
Fucking A.
think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own? Well, I ain't. And I didn't want to ride up. Fuck. Hang on. I gotta start over real quick because I fucked up.
That's allowed, yeah.
Wow, that was embarrassing. Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead and give our producers a point. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. So like just ignore that first take. Let's try it. For every time that you rain on my parade, and every club you get in using my name, you think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own? Well, I ain't. And I didn't want to write a song. Fuck. Am I in tune, guys? Like, is that in tune right now? Can y'all tell if I'm in tune? Like,
You're
does
in
it sound
tune if
like?
you try to shift your hand to
Can
another note.
Wait, just let me figure out the chords. Fuck, real quick. That's the right chords, right? Is that like? Do y'all know this song? Do y'all know how this song goes?
I know what
Those are the
song
right
you're
chords?
playing.
Is it? I didn't want to write a song. No. My mama don't like you, and she likes everyone.
No.
And I never like to admit that I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my job, couldn't see what's going on. But now I know I'm better sleeping. Fuck, sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look, I don't know the rest of that song actually. Cause if you like the way you look that, nope, that's not it. You guys know, like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. Nope, that's not it still. Hey, shut the fucking door. Are you serious right now? Shut the fucking door. Sorry guys, my daughter just walked in on me on the forum, and I apologize for that. That was completely uncalled for. I swear to God, we will not have another interruption like that. I really apologize for that. Guys, I feel like the vibe is just dead right now. I don't know if you guys know these chords, or if you could like tell me what the chords are, or like maybe the lyrics. I mean, Jesus Christ, Allison, can you just like give me a hand here for God's sake?
I just like how you're proving you burn bridges both in songs and in real life. So
I know the chords. I know the chords. It's just like y'all aren't appreciating the song enough right now, is what I feel like is happening. Like if y'all would give me like a little more credit, or maybe sing along. Fuck, I mean, like anything would be helpful. It seems like you're really just like disinterested and don't care about what I have to say or sing. You know, I'm just gonna put the guitar away. This is bullshit. This is total fucking bullshit. No, I don't want to do this. So that's my impression of a guy that's way too old to be at a college party. At a college party.
About right before COVID ended. That's good. Oh man. All
You're a
right.
natural at that part. Netflix.
Like, how realistic and believable was that, though?
So much so that I think that's your weekend job. I think that's legitimately true.
You use the word job so loosely.
Just throwing around the word job like I've ever had one before and don't have a trust
He's
fund.
clearly one of those people who would be like, yeah, accept payment in beer and pussy. And then he just gets like 2 natty lights at a college party. And he's like, yep, good night's work, and goes home.
No, my standard pickup line is, hey, baby, you know what a trust fund is? Like, do you know what that is? But do you, though?
You know, as long as you're wearing New Balances and a t-shirt, you could pull that one off. That's what you look like.
New Balances and a t-shirt. Wow. Wow, Allison.
I was thinking Versace slippers and a no shirt. That's what I imagined it as.
That's actually a lot closer to the truth, except they're Gucci flip-flops. But Gucci flip-flops, though. If we could just
stick with the times.
sure. Yeah, can we just plug Gucci real quick?
Austin, not San Antonio. I don't know what San Antonio trust funds look like. I know what Austin trust funds look like.
It's actually not. It's just like your dad has like a solid middle class job, and like you just have like all the fucking all the confidence
I
of
don't
like
know
an
what
East
money
Coast
looks
baron.
like.
It's like my dad's a vice president at HEB. Okay, like shut the fuck up. All right, no, but seriously, like really, like I don't want to get I don't want to have to get the lawyers involved, but I will, ma'am, I will do that.
Right, let's get the Facebook voting going because I have a lot to say about this. Vote in the comments 1 to 3. We really appreciate that. Man, that was dead on. Like you have a lot of practice at that. I felt like Allison wants to come up to you and rub your shoulders and tell you it's okay. Babe.
So, like, did you feel the roofies? Like, did you feel it though? Like, I put one in Allison's drink from this far away, like virtually roofied Allison. It's pretty impressive, actually.
I can't speak right now. I'm losing
like, Allison's her hair got like a little more messed up because of that song. Like, I feel pretty proud about that, actually.
Give him a point for that one. Rush tried out right now. There we go. Oh my God.
Man, Allison, I felt like you had so many memories of college right there in that one moment. Like you were like,
literally the fraternity that I was a sweetheart for in college no longer exists at UT. That's how shitty they were. So yeah, I had a lot of flashbacks. They got kicked off of campus for their hazing practices, and Davey reminded me of all of them. So
yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to the Teeks at UTSA who also no longer exist. Just real quick.
You were a Teek?
Rip. No, I wish. Man, they got in so much trouble. I wish I went to college. That's actually what I wish. Yeah, so that's
I mean, that probably would have helped a lot. So you didn't have to hunt down all these Instagram models, you know?
Davey, I think you did go to college and you were just blacked out the whole time, and that's why you don't remember.
Okay, Allison. So we went to college together. Cool. You've been in my dorm room. That's excellent. You've seen that shit go down. Did you steal my heroin? Is that what happened? Is that why?
No, I stole your pledge class photo. That's how it works.
Oh man. Yeah, but Allison, did you ever have a guy play acoustic guitar for you at a party? I have to know.
That's how her and her boyfriend met, actually.
Hell yeah, dude. Props to that guy. That's a real king right there, honestly. Like, that's a king. Fucking got her with the acoustic guitar solo that he couldn't really play, but he did it anyway. That's confidence, okay? Like, let's
It was actually at a beach. It wasn't at a college party, so like.
It's actually why they roofie you though, so this playing sounds good no matter what. And then oh my God!
Oh my God, was that Champagne Supernova? Well, it was actually Wonderwall. But that's okay. You know what? Yes, that's what it was. Let's go back to my place real quick. It's upstairs.
You know, you look kind of like Chris Angel, and you play the guitar. Oh my god!
Fuck you, Allison. That's a point for Allison. Though.
Allison,
That's a
two
point.
big points on that one.
I hate you so much, you fat piece of shit. I hate you so much.
Very clear. Davey and I have never met in real life, and I'm for sure gonna slap him in the face if that ever happens.
Yes.
I was talking to Jeremy. God, Allison, it's not all about you. Holy shit. Wow, just like a whatever sorority you were in. Just like one of those.
I will never give away my true letters on this show. I just shit talk the other ones.
Oh man! All right, let's get to voting on this one here.
Yeah.
I got a surprise vote. I got a surprise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Whoa!
First four I've given out. That's an ugly ass
Whoa.
four.
Ken, I just
First
want to
one.
say I will give you as much heroin as you want. Thank you so much for that.
I'm not interested. I'll do some alcohol, some white women. That's about it.
And what about edibles from white women? Because after your show last week, I would love to see that. Wow. And Facebook looks like gave you a 3 as well. So somehow Davey got more than a perfect score, proving his privilege even more on this show. Remember, this is a Black Lives Matter fundraiser. Oh yeah, there's the donation. You can Venmo at BL Comedy or send money through the Cash App, $ Big Laugh Comedy. All money is going towards preventing people turning into Davey. So.
Oh, that hurt so bad. Wow.
That was fucking great. Give Allison another point for that one.
I'm gonna go whip myself in the balls now. Cool, thanks. That was.
Give Allison another point. Give Davey's ego 2 more points. And let's bring Greg in for the last round here. You feeling all right, Greg? You look like you're about to go to sleep now.
Nah, we're good, man. I was thinking about a heroin dealer at like a college and shit, dude. Like, wouldn't work.
Our producers were
man,
asking
hey, you want some
if you're
heroin? No,
okay.
dude. I need to concentrate on this dissertation, bro. I can't be nodding off in a park somewhere. Anyway.
Our producers were asking if you're okay. You looked like you were fading there for a while, so we're glad you're back.
I'm good. I was just blown away by his talent. I'm never gonna top this. I can't. You guys got like a musical act, you know what I mean? They're the best to follow in a comedy situation. Always.
Oh man, so many shots fired. You don't even know how happy that makes me feel.
Yeah. All right, man. So I guess I'm gonna have my girlfriend hold this phone and I'm gonna do we call it like a headstand, like stand on my head, yoga style. And fuck it, man. You guys can name any song from DMX. It's hot. It's Dark and Hell is Hot, man. And I'll try to rap that while I'm upside down.
I feel like you misunderstand who the people on the show are, and I don't think you know our audience and the people on the show. There's not going to be too many.
I'm not gonna lie. I just looked up DMX's discography, so I could play on this.
Never mind then. I'll skip it.
I mean, we can hand this off to Ken if he wants to take the bulk of the work here on this one.
Yeah, you mean like carry the show? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, the best Rough Riders anthem. We got to get that from you.
Rough Riders anthem. All right, hold on. Let me see.
Oh yeah, see. All right, Brandon's on key too. Brandon did that as well. So let's get it.
Right there. Let me know if you can see me, yo. I'm in jeans too, Allison.
I see that. Don't rub it in my face that I've not worn denim in 4 months. Okay.
Can you see me?
Yes.
All right, Rough Riders anthem.
Yep.
That's too many N-words, bro. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's have Davey say them.
Let's do
Brandon just said Damien.
Okay, I was gonna say look
Damien?
through my eyes.
All right. Def Jam. Why is it every move I make turns out to be a bad one? Where's my guardian angel? I need one. Wish I had one. I'm right here, shorty. I'm gonna hold you down. Try to fuck all these bitches, I'm gonna show you how. But who? Name D like you, but my friends call me Damien, and I'm gonna put you into something. About this game in, and you and me can take it there, and you'll be the hottest nigga ever living. That given, you'll see. That's what I've been wanting all my life. Been thinking about my little man, so I called my wife. Yo, your daddy is about to make it happen. What you mean, my nigga? I'm about to make it rapping. Yo, I met this cat. He said his name was Damien. They said we're a lot alike and wants to be my friend. You mean like Chucky? Yeah, just like Chucky. That looks like we both lucky. Yeah, snake, the rat, the cat, the dog. How you gonna live when you? All right.
Damn, that was good, bro.
All right, man.
I thought Davey was going to be the one with the schizophrenic break on this show. But
Oh shit.
That was okay. So you done? All right. Facebook, vote in the comments 1 to 3, and let's talk about this. All right. I felt like that was an impression of Eminem doing a DMX song. That was
Hard to rap upside down, bro. Oh man. He just walks too hard. Worst out Simon McCall, nigga. This dude.
That was I was like, all right, that sounds like Eminem. Total 100%. Like that wasn't you didn't even try to get the DMX voice at all. Like
Try, man. Yo, go upside down and then try to get all deep in your chest. It don't work. All your blood's in your throat.
As a certified personal trainer, I was just worried for your core. It looked like you were breaking your spine the entire time you were doing that. So
That's a shadow.
I was
We're
worried
good.
about the safety of your back health.
that was I was impressed for one. Impressed because I didn't think you were gonna be able to do the headstand at all.
That was better than the toe touch we had last week.
That was definitely that was
I know I watched it. It was garbage.
toe touch was bad. But I would say that Luke's yoga was better than yours. I'm just gonna put that out there.
We had Luke Severide come on here and do yoga, and the thing that made it good was his clearly women's yoga pants that he was wearing in the video.
Yeah.
They were extremely brightly colored and more fitted than the yoga pants I wear. So
I gotta be more like physical humor online and shit. More visual comedy I see. It's all right, man. It's my first Zoom show ever, bro. So I take whatever I get as a lesson.
That was an impressive hold for the time that you were in that headstand, though. I will give you that.
That was, I mean, honestly, that was longer than Davey last at sex. So that's
oh
man.
Every time Ken fucks Davey, bro.
Remember, please subscribe to our OnlyFans for exclusive content from the show.
I just not much else to say. That was like that was pretty short. It was there was not a lot of talent in that.
No, it was still longer than 5.5 though, so that's what really matters.
Hey, Allison, stop saying like you can't. I mean, you're happy with your 5.5 that you get every day. So like that's.
We're not having that discussion right now. I don't think he would be happy with that.
I was just like, hey, leave our text messages off of this show.
Put her man on blast out there. It's hilarious.
I know.
Wait, Allison's into 5.5 inches? Hang on.
Ken likes to be the spouse on this show. I try not to be mean to the people I see every day. So
all right, let's get to voting for that round.
All right.
Make it quick like that. Lack of talent.
Right, still ahead of old boy though.
You know, I liked how Ken pointed out that it was pretty meta of you to be Eminem also being DMX. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, there were layers to it, but that's all right. I'll take it too.
You're still beating Davey, so that's what
that's all I give a shit about, really. As long as I don't lose to that guy.
I'd just like to point out I still have the lowest score from Allison for my TikTok video. So you're welcome, Greg. You're welcome.
I did give a 1 on that. That's true.
They were pretty bad though, to be fair. So
we're actually gonna edit that part out of the show. So like
we're gonna edit it out of the show, but we're gonna use that as the exclusive content when we pitch our mental health sponsors. So
check out my 5.5-inch dick on OnlyFans. It'll be there. It'll be there.
Jeremy, all right, let's get Jeremy in for the last round. Jeremy's upset because he's like 5.5 is small. Like what? That is hashtag goals.
When you guys keep talking about 5.5, you're talking about like fruits and vegetable servings, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. By the way, I would just not that I have a problem with you specifically, Ken, but you gave Davey a 4 for playing a douchebag in the same way that Chris D'Elia played a pedophile on you. Like, oh my God, you guys, check out how talented I am. I'm going to pretend to be a douchebag that can't actually sing or play guitar to try and fuck underage chicks. I have so much talent. Give me a fucking Oscar above a perfect
point.
score.
Yeah, that's a point. That's worth the point.
Jeremy a point.
Oh my God.
Man.
I guess I was impressed by how dead on it was, but now thinking about it.
It'd be like you get above a perfect score for being a black game show host. Like, way to go, man. Like, I'm really proud of you for doing exactly what you do. That's really, it takes a lot, man. That is a skill, and I applaud you for that.
Was that your talent? Was just degrading the hosts?
No, like, I didn't. Davey called you a fat bitch for the past 2 hours. Come on and say y'all are complimenting on Davey for just being himself in front of a camera. You're like, hang on, I don't appreciate these personal attacks that you're lobbing against us right now, Jeremy. How about you calm down?
I also love that Allison tried to like step in front of it. Like she's like, I've been watching the protest. I know what to do here.
I was trying to be an ally and you just blocked me, Jeremy. One chance I had to virtue signal tonight.
Oh my God.
Oh God. I'm just glad we could all come together and support these Black lives that matter so much more than Davies, you guys. That is Venmo at BL Comedy. Donate money to Black people. They need it. Get them off of TikTok where they're apparently watching fucking Davey videos. He literally, it was like, so I will say, I'm really proud of Davey for being so meta that he filmed a physical manifestation of his life by just taping 10 seconds of fucking garbage. Like, I am so proud of him for that. Like, I didn't think he could be that deep. Props, bro. Like, that
Jeremy, is your talent roasting Davey now? What?
I don't know. Apparently,
Jeremy's talent is being an angry white dude. Like that's
this is like
the score, bro.
Davey has brought out my inner Karen, and I am just like, who's the manager of this show?
You know what? Matter of fact, get their
Bring
manager.
him out here. No, I think. Oh my God. Like 2 hours of an attractive, rich white guy who fucks models, making fun of me. It's just, this is the world we live in. These are the children you have raised, and then you make them internet famous to give them a platform because they need to be heard. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this. Davey's a musician. You should absolutely check him out. It's just masterpiece after masterpiece. Like Mozart. Who else is a dead musician that I want Davey to be like? Kurt Cobain. Man, just all the greats that are no longer with us. Let's get that trending. Kill yourself, Davey. You guys, Black Lives Matter is really what I'm trying to say. Like, that is the point. Wear your mask. Black Lives Matter. Fuck Davey, but not if you're a woman. That is my platform in 2024.
You guys
Uh,
can check out his blog at I Hate Everything.
Lewis Black is going to die
Oh.
soon, so I'm trying to fill that void like Davey is filling in for Chris D'Elia.
If you want your voice to be heard on Jeremy's platform, just email him at jeremy@infowars.com.
Oh, hey now. Are they hiring, or is that like
Are they hiring?
cool? So
Jeremy
I
is on
really think
every incel post on Reddit. If you find him,
yeah. I'm really glad incel wasn't around when I was a kid, because that's what they would have said. I just said it's being a good Christian, because that for marriage is the way to live your life, obviously. But now, like I was saying, it was voluntary. Like I was sad I was a Christian, but it was for sure voluntary. The women not wanting to go out with me just helped. Like they were doing their part to allow me to do the Lord's work. So thank you to every girl I knew before I turned 30. It's really helped a lot. But no, I did this. This wasn't my talent. It was just like when you're watering the yard and you crinkle the hose, and then after a while you let it go and all the water just gushes out. That was my hatred of Davey coming out.
I thought you were just trying to tell us that you're backed up like that.
No, I told you before the show, I eat plenty of 15 grain bread. So
No. You're backed up in a different way.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That is 100% true. But like so I am supporting Black Lives Matter right now in my own way. Just watching the Ebony channels on the internet and took care of everything. I'm absolutely fine. Do you know how many young Black women I have put through college, according to what they told me in the champagne room? So I am like, I am the face of donating to Black Lives Matter. Like, I'm not gonna march because it's hot out and I'm out of shape. But I will Venmo. I will sign up for the OnlyFans accounts. When we're allowed back outside, I will absolutely donate to them in person in $1 increments as they fall from the sky. Like, that's just the kind of supportive. I'm being an ally. Hey, now. That I probably earned that. So what I feel like after my rant, I'm just not gonna do my talent. I feel like because I
agree with
set
that.
myself up so poorly.
Agree with that.
I'll let it go. Okay, so these are I think about because obviously as a poor white kid growing up in a trailer who loves Jesus, I loved hip hop when I became a teenager and made friends. So I started thinking about how I could fuse that with my love of spelling, because spelling is just good, wholesome fun for the whole family. But I thought if you could get a rapper to get on board with spelling, that would be fantastic. Like they've got some spelling in their songs and stuff like that, but just to get really fundamental with it, I felt if you had somebody like Snoop Dogg teaching the ABCs, I think that would have been fantastic, made spelling so much more popular. Just something like A, B, C into the D O double G, H I smoke a J K L M N O P. Got a few more letters and it's X Y Z. Now come on DJ and just bump that beat. And next time, baby boo, won't you sing with me? You know, I feel like we could really get this spelling thing out there. I have never seen Ken that angry in my entire 2 hours of knowing him. That is.
That's why I was laughing. His resting bitch face was coming up.
Someone get him another cider.
We've been doing pretty well this whole show, and I felt like this was the one show where I was like, I haven't like really just spaced out while somebody was doing something. And yep, you got me there, man. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you
I
for that.
was pretending to be a douchebag. Can I just go back to my talent was really just making fun of babies? Is it too late for that?
You know, I think you've just proven what's been happening to white guys that haven't been allowed outside for 3 months.
Man, what happened, dude? Did your like meds wear off towards the end?
Facebook, go ahead and start voting on whatever that was. Our producer literally said time is up, and I don't know if he means in the time is up way that has been trending on Twitter because of Mr. Dalia, or he wants us to end this godforsaken show. But either way, let's.
Yeah, I'm ready to end it. Let's just vote now.
Y'all want me to show some more TikTok videos? I can do that. Like if you want.
Yeah, like let's get a palate cleanse with some TikTok videos. Jesus Christ, man.
Davey's ego gets another point for that request. Like, I got just the thing.
Like I was mad about Greg's like Eminem impression of DMX, but like, what the fuck was that? That was like, were you?
I know, man. I was waiting for the show.
That was like vocal blackface. Like that was the shittiest impersonation of Snoop Dogg. That was like if Elmo had a hip hop album. Like that was that. I was like, my ancestors was just coming down to smack the shit out of me. That to happen. I was getting ready to turn my camera off, call 911, and have a SWAT team kick your door down for that, whatever that was.
What Ken is saying is that was so white, you turned him into a Karen.
I was about to call a Karen. I was gonna assemble the Karens. We were gonna have the Megatron of come to your house and kick. I think you just lost your white card. Like that was, I don't even know what that means. Like you can't shop at Whole Foods no more. I don't know. Or maybe you get a VIP membership at Whole Foods now.
He's encroaching on albino territory at this point.
What was that? Like that? Please don't tell me that that's in your stand-up. And
not anymore.
That just kills in Austin, doesn't it?
He's a San Antonio comic. Let's be very clear.
San Antonio, man, y'all got to do better.
I had not done that in a long time. Really glad that I brushed that off for tonight to absolutely destroy any chance of me getting any work anywhere ever again. And somehow finding a way to make Davey look better.
I would rather listen to Davey's song again than that.
Cool. Well, it was nice meeting all of you. Good luck with your future endeavors. I hope you're all successful other than Davey. Yeah, it was good. It was good meeting you.
You make it hard for me to make Davey my least favorite on the show. That was for sure. I was like, man, this is couldn't get much worse than Davey. If you did that. That was it.
Oh my goodness. Before Ken commits any more hate crimes tonight, let's
we're looking forward to these tours. It's gonna be great.
Oh my goodness. Let's vote.
Do we have to?
Yeah. Come on. I'm gonna justify my answer. I know what Ken's gonna vote.
No, I'm gonna give it 2 because you tried. Because you tried.
He tried. I was gonna justify my vote by saying the angry rant at the top saved you. I thought that was a really strong intro. You just got to work on your closer.
Yeah. You should have just stuck with the rant. I would have.
I didn't think angry white guy ranting was considered a talent, but that's.
And you thought that last part was?
No, I was trying to think of anything else, and I was reading through the list, and I was like, all right, I don't know what I tried. It was bad. There's no justification. I apologize to everyone.
You could have. I would have literally given you 3s for the rant because it was funny. I was like, man, you're murdering everybody. You got me good, and then you were just like, you know, this is like when open micers are like, I'm bombing up here, but I'm gonna keep going. Like if you just leave on a good thing, everybody came.
My
Everybody
favorite.
came, and you were like, I'm just gonna keep going right now and make this weird. I'm gonna bite your nipple hard as fuck right now and ruin this whole thing. You already came.
My favorite part is that Jeremy started this show apologizing to women and black people, and now he just has to apologize to white people now too. Like, he's adding to his list.
I'm just so happy I'm not the villain. Like, this feels so good, guys. It's like a kind of a forward feeling, but I love it. I do love it.
I just wanted to give everybody a learning opportunity. That was my talent. You guys cut me off too soon. I just wanted to show. Boom. You're welcome. Inception. I just wanted to show everybody what not to do. That was my actual talent for the third round. And absolutely. When you look like that or this, don't do what I did there at the end. It's just that's how you take away any goodwill you may have had.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think we added up all the points already. Jeremy also got 2 on Facebook. So that means Greg looks like our winner.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That bullshit act. All right. Dave's notice.
I don't get my ego points.
My girlfriend with my 8-inch penis, you guys. The winner. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Jeremy, you didn't even spell anything in that last thing. That's what really upset me. He did the fucking ABCs shittily and then didn't even spell it. He's like trying to promote education. He just did the worst version of the alphabet. She was terrible on all levels, Ken. You're right. No, it's good meeting you guys though, man. We should become Facebook friends.
You know what? After Jeremy's last thing, I don't know. And with Davey, I don't want to get implicated with anything, so I'm not a damn thing. You can have my phone number.
You're gonna be in the suicide note, Ken. Trust. Like,
oh God. Oh my goodness. Well, that was Triple Threat, guys. Thanks for watching. We have our championship in 2 weeks, which you can catch Greg on again. He's gonna be battling 2 other champions for the final championship. How many times can I say champion in one round? Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to donate again, please send a Venmo to @BL Comedy or a Cash App to $Big Laugh Comedy. All proceeds are going to Black Lives Matter this week. Producers are telling us that we don't have In the Meantime tomorrow, the network's 5th best show.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna drop it all together like that.
Yeah. Like Carter just found out that other shows were happening and he kept getting bumped down in the ranks and was like, you know what, I got to take a week off to recover. So everyone say a prayer for Carter.
Yeah. Man, Carter, I hope your mom gets some more computers so she can bump your views.
Oh my goodness. We want to say thank you to Chris, our engineer, for the show tonight, as well as the entire team from Big Laugh Comedy who produces this show and all of the shows on this network. You can catch the next show on this network on Monday night for Weekend Review and Monday Night Tops starting at 7:30 Central this coming Monday. And Triple Threat is every Thursday at 8 o'clock Central. And that's 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Mountain, and 9 o'clock Eastern, since no one knows how to translate those. It's been a big problem on this show.
Yeah, and one more time, thanks for the comics, Davey Jackson, Greg Beechler, and Jeremy Brown.
Yeah.
Y'all amazing. There's no malice here, just disappointment. So.
Yeah, really. Yeah, this is a good one. Really excited for my eating disorder to come back up after it. So we'll get started on that tonight. And thank you guys for watching. My name is Allison Portovich here in Austin, Texas, and Ken Hamlet is in Chicago laughing too hard to say anything. So this has been Triple Threat, brought to you by Big Laugh Comedy. We'll see you guys next Thursday at 8 o'clock Central.
Peace.